morning, everybody. Welcome to Transwest Truck Trailer RV here in Frederick, Colorado. My name's Taylor, and today we're going to be going over our 2020 Airstream Atlas. So let's go ahead and get right into it. We'll start over here with the chassis. So this is on a Mercedes-Benz Sprinter. It's the 3500. Mercedes-Benz 3.0 V6 turbo diesel. It's 188 horsepower and 325 foot-pounds of torque with a 7-speed automatic. And this is on the 170 wheelbase because it's about 24.8 feet long. So you got a lot of mighty, luxury, spacious in such a small little package. So I'll go ahead and pop this hood real quick. There we go. Pretty much standard. We have our DEF fill right here, our coolant and oil, and then we have our windshield wiper fluid that's going to be right over there, that blue cap, and then just right here for your chassis batteries if you needed to jump it. But everything's nice and accessible. And then we'll slide over on our passenger side. So you have the door here. You can gracefully get in. This has the upgraded leather here, so it's the cooler beige color to help, you know, in the heat, so it's not as hot. And everything is going to be powered as far as your lumbar and then your seat configurations over here to go forward and back, recline, forward and back. And then you also have up to 3 memories that you could save for your seat configuration. And then you do have heated seats, which you have a high, medium, and low as well. Sliding on over here. We're not going to go on the inside just yet. We're going to do a nice little lap around the exterior and then we'll work our way on the inside. But I did want to point out these steps since you're already further back, just because I like how it's nice and flush. It matches everything. You can't really tell that steps are there until you go ahead and open that door. It does have an alarm signaling while they're opening, and once they are fully retracted, that alarm will go off. But I just like this heavy duty step. It has grips on it and it's very durable, and then also when it is nice and tucked away, you can't even tell they're there, so it just gives it a really sleek look. And then as well as our door, I love how it has that, you know, that Airstream feel to it, that stainless steel, a little bit more rugged and elegant. But yeah, I just wanted to point that out before we went on the inside. And our first bay door here, you don't have any latches out on the exterior. So again, like the same with the steps, no exterior latch, you just have that latch on the inside, and it's a very heavy door, so you don't really have to worry about it popping open as much. And then you have nice and carpeted interior for those bay doors, and you still do have some holes cut out there with a little lip over it so you can close it. But if you wanted to charge anything outside like a stereo or anything else, you do have a little port here so you can keep that bay door closed if you wanted. And our next one, this one's going to be the generator. It does have a little metal latch over here that you kind of got to find, but again on a hinge, and it automatically locks. So if you ever are in a pinch where you need to take the face off of the generator and kind of troubleshoot anything, this door is pretty heavy duty, and it has a nice little latch here where it will keep it open so you're not worrying about it hitting you in the face. And when you do want to excuse me, do want to stow it away, you just lift this latch here, it'll automatically go down, and then just give it a little push so it will latch right there as well. Last door here, again, just some more storage, nice and carpeted. And then the same heavy duty door, you just close and it automatically latches closed. This is another storage compartment that you can keep locked. So if you have any other valuable items that you would like to keep nice and safe, I would recommend kind of stowing it in here. We just have our 30 amp shore power cord and then a few other accessories. This is going to be a table for the interior, so you have 2 little tables in there that you could use if you'd like. All right, sliding on over to the rear of the coach. Directly up there, we have a backup camera that was installed by Airstream, which I'll show you where it's located. It's not going to show up in that dash, which is pretty typical for the Mercedes Sprinters. It's going to show up somewhere else, so I'll make sure to point that out to you guys once we get inside. But as you can see, it kind of looks like a window. It's not. It's just black paint and some silver, and then we work our way down here. We still have that up to 5,000 pound towing capacity with our 7-way connector for that braking. All right. As we make our way to the driver's side, I'll pull up this bay door here. This is where all of we have our little outdoor shower over here. And then we have our dumps. And then you have a nice little retractable black tank thing too, where you can kind of go ahead and set that up and plug it in for full hookups. But you do have a total of 23 gallons of fresh water, 28 gallons of gray, and then 21 gallons of black. And then I do have the slide already open, because when we get onto the inside, I just wanted to show you what it looked like when it's ready for, you know, nice and about to close up shop for the night, and the bed's nice and pulled out. And another thing too, having this slide out, I love how the bay doors are still accessible. You don't have to worry about bending underneath the, you know, the slide here and kind of hitting your head. So you still have the two big storage compartments here. You don't have to worry about getting on the ground, getting dirty. They're accessible when the slide's in or out, so I really like that as well. All right. Go ahead and open up this door briefly just so I could show you the driver's side. It is similar, but you do have a nice little lock here, so when that door is closed, it keeps your diesel fuel nice and locked, and you have 24.5 gallons of capacity there for your fuel. Other than that, it's all the same as the the passenger side, except you got the few light configurations right over here, but everything else is going to be the exact same. All right, now that we did our brief walkthrough on the exterior, let's go ahead and work our way on the inside. Alrighty, I'll go ahead and let you guys take the first steps inside to get a nice little overview of everything, and then I'll close that door. Perfect. So as you can see, this is a Murphy style bed setup in the inside of here, but you could still walk all the way around the bed on either side. So no matter what side you're sleeping on, you could still get out. So you could gracefully walk to get to the bathroom or the refrigerator, whatever you'd need. And then you have your electric shade in the back here with some cubby holes. And then these are just some little night lights or reading lights. And then you do have a USB charger in that reading light as well. Alrighty, now I will go ahead and prop this up for you so we can show you the cool couch that's underneath that turns into theater seats. Perfect. So here is another secondary bed if you'd like. So if you didn't want to manually pull this down or even really extend your slide out, you wanted to just pull off on the side of the road to take a quick nap, you can go ahead and just electrically pull this out, which you have a button right here, and we'll put it up. Oops, get this, we'll see about that, there we go. Alrighty. So it is electric, so you can go ahead and pull it up and it becomes a nice little couch. And then you could go ahead and put these little armrests back on to make it a little bit more comfortable. And you do have little cup holders. Yeah. And then let's go ahead and, whoops, go back over here. No. Can turn on the chassis really quick. All right. There we go. See if that helps for a second. We'll just go ahead and go in the rear bathroom really quick while this charges up a little bit, and then we'll be able to make that into a couch. Alrighty, so we have a nice luxurious bathroom back here with that beautiful wood backsplash. have your little latch here, since these are glass that slide open here, little cubby holes, and then you have the flexibility of being able to take this off so you can go ahead and rinse off your feet or get nice and clean just really quick to freshen up. Close these back up and relock it before I forget. And then you have a medicine cabinet right below here with multiple shelves for all the storage. Solid surface countertop. And the latches are very heavy duty. You got real wood and also heavy duty latches over here as well. I like these, how they lock in place. So you can close it, and as you could tell, it still has some give there, but once you lock it, it is put in place a lot better, so you don't have to worry about any rattling. We do have another control panel right over here, so that will give us an overview of our fresh gray and black tank. We can turn on and off our lights, and we can also dim our lights if we're getting ready to go ahead and watch a movie, and then we can also access our shades here and do our slide out. Right next to that is going to be a little closet. Pretty big storage area here. As you can see, we got some pillows and some privacy shades in there. And then this one is the one that's going to have a nice little hanging rod in here. And this shelf is interchangeable, so you can go ahead and adjust it to your liking. Below here, we got 2 more drawers. Now they're the same length as the closet. And then you have a pocket door in here, so you can go ahead and close it off to give yourself some privacy. But right next to the fridge, here is our pull-out pantry. So we just have the metal in here for all of our canned goods, and then you have a huge spice rack, or you can even put some pans in there. We have our convection microwave. And then our refrigerator. Oops. Go ahead and there we go. And then the freezer down below, that does have some 2 shelves in there. Across from the fridge, we have our cooktop. So we have a 2 propane burner. We just got a little hidden trash can here that is also used as some extra counter space. Another one of those control panels right over here. And then we have another, here is for your shades, and another window. The charging is going to be up here, which is nice and hidden, with some more storage up above. And then we have some more storage down below underneath the sink. There we go. We have a drawer and then another little cabinet where you can go ahead and put your sponges in. Put this cover back up. Alrighty, and directly across from the couch, we have our TV area. So I'll go ahead and put that TV lift up. Oopsie, here we go. Rise. There we go. And you have your Bose surround sound with your smart TV. As that's lifting up, I'll also open up these storage compartments in here, as well as more storage right over here. Perfect. So this is a perfect little place to put your remotes or any other goodies. And then this is just a cover, and behind here you have all your breakers. All right. All right, up above here, you have your nice little sunshade up, and then you can open that, or you can open this up for a little roof access to some cool air. And then as you slide over here, here's your just control panel for everything. You can see the charging. We have our battery voltage at 13.3. It will click down to here so we can go to our solar for different amps. And then you can also have an override for an actual button for your slide out, your leveling jacks, and then your 2000 watt Magnum Energy inverter. And then you can go ahead and flick through these as far as your AC comp powered microwave, so you can kind of just see all the amperage. And then right over here you can see again the battery voltage, your fresh, gray, and black. Alrighty. Here is another bigger control panel, so you can kind of get a little bit more nitty-gritty as far as your AGS. We'll go to the home so you can see an overview. So you got your master light, the awning, your AC and heat, all of your tank capacities, and then your generator, as well as the house and chassis voltage. Go into the generator there. We have all of our light configurations, the AGS, and then our temperature controls, as well as our shades, our slide, our skylight, awning, and our TV lift is right here as well. All right, let's go ahead and get this up again, now that we got some charging going on. Alrighty, so a cool thing about this, now that it's a couch, you can go ahead and pull this down so you have somewhere where you could set your drinks, kind of set up for a nice movie night, put your popcorn here, or you can put it back up so you have a nice couch to lounge on. And then it also does have theater seat configuration in here, so it is electric. Just go ahead and push the button. I was putting it the wrong way, sorry about that. Go ahead and fully extend it out to your liking, and then you can tuck it back in. And then I also like having that TV lift because you'll be able to bring it back down if you do want to let in some more natural sunlight, so you can help save your battery power without using all the lights on the inside. Alrighty. Forgot to show you just some overhead storage here, and then you have your handy dandy notebook to learn about everything Airstream up inside here. And then you do have some charging up in here as well. And your light bar. Alrighty, we'll go up here and jump in the cockpit area. The chassis is already running. So we have a total of 21,508 miles. Just wanted to throw that out there since it is a used 2020 Airstream Atlas. I know I went through all the things on the door already, but just a little overview of the steering wheel. All these buttons will control everything up here on my dash. All these over here are going to control everything as far as the radio. And one thing I did want to point out to you guys, since they did their own backup camera, it's going to be up here. So it's kind of nice having that. So right now I'm just in park, and even when I put it in drive, you're always going to have the peace of mind of being able to see behind you. You don't have to put it in reverse for that camera to pop up. So this is always going to be here. I like that they did something like that. I've had a lot of customer remarks when, you know, in other products that are built on Mercedes, you always don't have that option. You kind of have to do it aftermarket if you wanted to. So I love that Airstream, you know, went above and beyond and already put this in there for it to kind of give you a peace of mind and comfort while you're driving down the road. Other than that, everything down here is going to be pretty much standard as far as your radio, navigation, and all the safety features built inside here on that chassis. And then the volume down here, your heating, cooling, hazard lights, and the plentiful of cup holders that are always provided by Mercedes. But that's going to... This isn't the first time this has happened to me on a video. I don't know why that happens. But anyway, sorry, a lot of little weird things that happened in this video today. But if you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, or you want to know a little bit more about this RV, you can go ahead and give me a call at the number below, which is 970-388-7937. Thanks for tuning in and have a great day, guys.